What is up, my optimistic army? My YouTube account makes the introduction unnecessary, yet I will delight you with one anyway. I'm Christian Maracle. Okay, now you know who I am. And ladies and gentlemen, these are my Survivor Series 2016 predictions. This is actually recorded the very same day that I recorded my NXT TakeOver predictions, but it's just released the day later. So today, when you're watching this, it's Sunday. But here on recorded time, it's Saturday. Alright, but just like, same shirt, same hairstyle, different title. And first off, before I get to my predictions, I want to say that I will be there at the event. I will be 7th row ringside for Survivor Series tonight with one of my best friends, Hunter. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. I've had these tickets since July. Got them early before they went on sale to the public. So that should be fun. So what I got here is my predictions. But first of here's one last thing. I want to say that I just still don't understand why this is a freaking 4-hour show. I mean, what's the point? Either the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship is being defended tonight. The Survivor Series matches, what are they going to be, like 30 minutes each? Something like that? Couple impromptu matches happening? Huh. I honestly don't know what to say about that, but whatever, I guess. Here's to hoping that WWE doesn't fuck this one up. Without further ado, let's get started on the predictions. Let's kick things off with the Intercontinental Championship match as the champion, The Miz, defends against Sami Zayn. Miz is from SmackDown, Sami from Raw. Who do I pick to win? I pick The Miz is going to retain the title, and here's the thing, I predict The Miz is going to retain the title, and I'm actually rooting for The Miz too. Why? People are probably saying, why the hell is Christian Maracle rooting for The Miz? Well, then I'm like, well, why the hell are you rooting for Sami Zayn then? It goes both ways. So yeah, I believe The Miz is going to keep the title over on SmackDown. And let's move on to the next one. The next match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. As the Cruiserweight Champion from Raw, Brian Kendrick, takes on Kalisto from SmackDown. And just like The Miz retaining and keeping the title over on SmackDown, I predict Brian Kendrick will keep the Cruiserweight title over on Raw. So I predict he'll defeat Kalisto tonight. And I'm actually rooting for Brian too, so that's 2 picks for 2. It's like 2 of my predictions are the 2 people I'm rooting for. Normally, a lot of times I predict the person I'm not rooting for. But let's get to the traditional Survivor Series matches. And let's start with the tag teams. First off, Team Raw. Well, actually, before I get to the teams, it's a 10-on-10 match. 10-on-10. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is this case? Is this going to be like a really long one where you got to eliminate all 10 members? Or is it if one member of a team is eliminated, that entire tag team is out and keeps going until like the tag teams are eliminated? I don't know. That's what they usually do in tag team battle royals too. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's get right to it though. Team Raw, we have The New Day, Enzo and Cass, The Shining Stars, Cesaro and Sheamus, and The Club. Not bad. Team SmackDown has Heath Slater and Rhino, the Breezango. I don't understand how the hell they made it there, but what the fuck, right? The Usos, American Alpha, and finally, the Hype Bros. Alright, let's see. Each team, Team Raw, Team SmackDown, they have tag teams that, well, don't get along with each other. And I'm not just talking about Cesaro and Sheamus here. I'm talking about, let's say, example, Enzo and Cass and The Club. They're on the same side, but they obviously don't like each other. And over on SmackDown, it's the same case. But I guess that makes it even for everybody. But who do I pick to win? When I look at these teams, it's kind of hard to decide here whether I'm predicting Team SmackDown or Team Raw is going to win. I'm on SmackDown's side all night tonight. So all the traditional Survivor Series matches, I'm rooting for SmackDown. But I kind of predict that Raw is going to take this one. Now let's move on to the next one. Traditional Survivor Series match with the women. First, Team Raw. We have Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, and Bayley. Okay. There's a team where A lot of the competitors don't get along with each other, but that's always good. Team SmackDown has Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Carmella, wow, that's a lot of rhyming, Naomi, and Alexa Bliss. She's so hot. And she's one of my favorites these days, too. And who am I going to go for? I think this one I'm going to take SmackDown is going to win. I believe SmackDown will win. I like how these teams, like, they have, like, a balance of people who don't like each other but have to get along just for one night. So, one side, this is the same thing. SmackDown, also the same. So yeah, I believe SmackDown's going to take this one. Let's get to the last Survivor Series match involving the males. Almost said females again. What the fuck? First off, Team Raw. Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman. Not bad. That is actually really good. Team SmackDown. AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Shane McMahon. What the hell? I mean, I honestly don't like how the fact that they kicked off Baron Corbin from the team. Like, okay, I know, he was storyline injured for this case, but in reality, they tossed him off the team because they wanted a future opportunity for him. I mean, I don't like how they just kick Baron to the Corb and have Shane take the spotlight. What the hell? But oh well. What the hell? Oh well, I guess. Who do I pick to win? Like I said, I'm rooting for SmackDown all the way. But I'm kind of thinking that Raw's going to win this one as well. That's 2-1. That's why I predict Team Raw's going to win at Survivor Series in total. And finally, let's get to our main event, which is the most anticipated rematch of one of the worst matches ever. Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. The last time they fought, they didn't even care. They didn't even try, and they intentionally bored the hell out of people. But Goldberg won at the end. As much as I like Goldberg, I am rooting for Brock Lesnar, and I predict Brock Lesnar's going to win. Especially considering the fact that, well, Goldberg's really old, and Brock's more powerful than he was before. And Goldberg simply hurt his shoulder just by attacking a few security guys. So I'm like saying, and also here's another thing, Goldberg has not been in the ring for 12 years. As much as people want Goldberg to win the second time, I believe Brock's going to win. I believe Brock Lesnar's going to win. I'm just going to hope that he doesn't kill him. And that's it. Those were my predictions to tonight's Survivor Series event. That's very few matches for a 4-hour show. What the hell is happening? I guess tonight we'll find out. That's it for this video. I'm looking forward to heading back to the Air Canada Centre for Survivor Series. And do not forget to be optimistic, show your optimism, and think optimistically. I'm Christian Maracle, voice of Cinema Sins 2 Expansion, official commentator at FGC Wrestling, and leader of the Optimistic Army. You guys are the Optimistic Army, the best fans in the world. See you at Survivor Series.